There we go. Let's see. New week, new demo. Let's hope everything works this time. Okay, so the demo that I'm gonna be trying out this week is PRIM, which I picked up now during the... I can't even remember what Steam thing was going on this weekend. They change too often these days. But I think it was indie games. No, it was narrative game. There was a narrative game thing. And this was one of the ones that I said would be coming up. So I decided to download the demo. So hopefully it will be interesting. All I know is that it's supposed to be a 2D point and click adventure game. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see, sound volume. Well, I currently have no sound at all, so I can't really say. Text language, English, voice language, English, subtitles, yes. All of those sounds good. However, I have no game sound. I have absolutely no game sound. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna try to restart the game because I have sound on the rest of my computer this time. So that is not a problem. Let's see. Let's see if we can't just get this to work with restarting that game. There we go. That sound. That is sound. Now we can start a new game. And at that point, I think I actually want to lower that a little bit. Does that sound good on your guys' end? Because for me, it's still a little bit high, but if it's it might just be on my end. I can turn that one up a little bit, I think. There, that should be good. Okay, let's see. Ah, thank you, Lizard.
Dear Diary, they say friends are the family we choose, which by implication means our family is the family we don't choose. If you're wondering why I'm stating something that obvious, wait until you meet my father. That's him. He is death. And I don't mean that like in he's dead serious or he bores me to death. No, he literally is death. Ruler over the underworld, reaping the souls of the living after they pass away. Well,
let's turn it a little bit more up then.
That alone wouldn't be much of a problem. I mean, other children have cruel parents as well. Parents who are tax officers, lawyers, or even teachers.
The horror.
My problem is, for days, I've been dreaming of this human boy crying out for me. I don't know him, but I have the strong feeling that I have to come and help him. However, Father would never, ever allow me to travel to the land of the living because he's practically afraid of everything I want to do. I'm not to play basketball since I might get a splinter in my finger. I must not go into the Forbidden Forest because, quote, an unimaginable evil lives there, unquote. And the land of the living, you might guess it, is a no-go as well.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I usually do what Father tells me, but not this time. This time, I'm going to find a way to escape. The catch? We've just had a big fight, and eventually, Father grounded me and locked me up inside my room. So I have to find a way to get out of here first. Maybe I should start searching by examining the strange box by the window that just happened to pop up out of nowhere.
Okay. Oh, really? Mouse wheel is the inventory? Oh well. Sure. I mean, that's very handy.
A box? How in Hades' name did this get here? What kind of beastie are you? Seems like a shy little fellow. Just wait. I'm going to get you.
Let's see. Armchair?
What now? I still can't reach it.
Okay, fine. Let's see, what else do we have? Vampire X.
Father says, in contrast to common belief, only Vampire X can keep vampires away, whereas garlic only drives off the people you love. On the tag, it says, warning, may irritate the eyes.
Okay, so we can open
I can't escape. My room is much too high. I'd fall and break all my bones. And due to lack of blood, flesh, and skin, these bones are all I got.
I mean, I would say you're wearing some flesh. But sure.
What should I do with it? Put it in my wallet? It's much too big for that. And I don't have a wallet.
Let's see. How about your diary?
I have no time to read it now, but I'm going to write about my heroic deeds later.
Okay.
Oh, no time for redecoration.
There's always time for redecoration.
Handy. Ugh. Seems like Father brought a souvenir from one of his last reapings. Very oily. I'm not a baby. I'm much too old for rocking horses. And I don't fit into the saddle anymore. Not that I tried.
No, surely you didn't try.
Just look at all these beautiful glowing lights inside the jar. Father gave them to me as a Death Day present. He says they're called hotspots. Whatever that means. There is some sticky sweet mucus at the bottom. Probably it has been used to attract the fireflies. I have no idea what to look up.
I just figured we could just bring it with us, mostly. Let's see, there's the ladder, but is there anything up there I need? I don't think so.
Oh, it won't move. Seems like the wheel it is attached to is too rusty.
Okay, so let's see. Currently we have a Swiss Army Skite, Vampire X, skeleton arm with some electroplast.
I don't see a reason why I should.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense.
Fine.
I'd love to free the glowing thingies, but I can't get the lid off. My palms are too sweaty. I'd go and ask Father, but it probably isn't the best time now.
Can you attach it to this?
I need a hand here.
Skeleton arm.
It worked.
That was actually not what I was thinking of doing, but sure. Oh. And then it just shut down on itself. Huh, that's strange. That is strange. Yeah, it came back up. Huh. Don't know what happened there. Can I... No, there was no save point, so there's no loading either. Okay, guess I'm doing this again. We get the intro a second time.
They say friends are the family we choose.
Can I skip?
The implication means our family is the family we don't choose.
Yes, I can't skip it. Okay. Excellent.
Don't this time.
Yeah, that was the how to play. Fine. Let's get the mystery box.
A box? How in Hades' name did this get here? What kind of beastie are you?
Let's see.
Just wait.
We needed a vampire axe.
Whereas,
And
on
we
the tag,
needed, yeah, we needed the skeleton arm.
that might come in handy.
We needed the
Ugh.
electroplasm.
Very oily.
And we needed this bottling jar.
Just look at all these. Father, he says they're called.
Now let's see if we can get past this play.
I gave up
this
using blankets to
spot
play
in the
ghosts
game.
years ago. The real dead are so easily offended.
Let's see. Use this on
Limby,
this.
I need a hand here. Ooh, it worked. Fly, little hotspots. Your time in captivity is over.
Okay. The game survived.
They don't leave. They want to stay with me, their savior, so we can go on adventures together. Okay.
From now you can press space to show items hotspots. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. What I want to do though is, can I still
Nope.
use?
I don't see a reason why I should do this.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, I appreciate you to just think that it doesn't make sense. Let's try getting up in this chair.
What now?
And then we'll use... And you use that
I'm
on
only
that?
going to hurt it with the arm. I should concentrate on cutting the cobweb thread.
Well, in that case... Nope. Don't go
That
down.
doesn't make sense.
I didn't mean it.
Great idea. The skeleton arm serves as an extension for the scythe. Now, I just need something to use my new invention with.
Okay. And then we cut the thread.
As soon as I get close, it flees to the ceiling. Maybe I can find a position where he won't see me coming.
Well, we were in the armchair. Let's see. Let's try from the armchair. But now you went down again. Let's see. Nope.
I don't...
Go back in the armchair. And cut it from there. There we go.
Good idea, but the little guy escapes to the ceiling as soon as I get close. If I could only distract him somehow.
Okay, so I also need to distract them.
I don't see a reason why I should do this.
Well, no, just drop it. Can I spray some
I hope this doesn't hurt too bad.
stuff on you? Did say this would sting in the eye, so that should work. And then let's try again. There we go.
Yes. Stay here. Hey, hey, where are you going? And it's gone again.
Let's see. And then if we use some of this, stick it. in
Why do I have the
place.
feeling that it's making fun of me?
If we then use that on the gap. Okay, would have worked probably, but sure.
Oh, it won't move. Seems like the wheel it is attached to is too rusty.
Okay, so that's what I'm using this for.
That should do the trick. Okay, let's give this another try. Whoa, that ectoplasm is one hell of a lube.
There, and now we can go and get it.
Good idea, but I can't reach it.
Can't you go up the ladder?
Every time I try to grab it, it flees to another position inside the shelf. Maybe I can set a trap?
Let's see.
Maybe if I place this in here, my spidery friend will get stuck in the sweet mucus at the bottom.
And then we go down again. And we spook it.
Yes!
And we go up. And we should have a spider in a jar.
Let's put the lid back. Gotcha. I won. Aw, don't cry. Let me suggest something. If I let you out of that jar, will you be a good demon creature and stay in my pocket? Okay, I trust you. Don't make me regret it. Father locked it from outside.
So let's see. Spider eye. Could a spider eye possibly be a way to get out the window?
I can't let it climb out of the window. It's much too high.
Fine. Can I use this blanket or something?
I gave up using blankets to play the real dead are so...
What do I want to use to get out the window? If it's too high. And I can't use the spider to just make myself a rope, apparently. It's the table. It's the poster. Nothing in here. There's a crack.
It's much too small.
Yes, it's too
Me?
small for you, but it's not too small for our little spider friend.
Okay, little friend. I have a mission for you. Can you squeeze through that crack into my father's study and get me the keys to my door? Oh, good. You're so cute. Good luck. I should keep an eye on this eye.
Okay. Let's see. Fine, I can't turn the radio. Because there's an ugly gargoyle in my way. I can bring some strange herbs. Okay, but there doesn't seem to be much else I can do here. Can't do anything with the door, can't do anything with the radio. How about the door frame? Okay, that's good. Then I should be able to climb up here.
Hey! Where are you going? Don't forget, you should bring me the keys to my room. Don't leave me hanging.
Well, I'm not trying to leave you hanging. I'm trying to figure out how to get there. Oh. Well, that took care of the gargoyle. Let's see, what are these herbs for though?
Thanks, little friend. So, how do I find out what kind of plant you are?
Because now I should be able to use the Book of Herbology.
Ooh, let's see if I can find my two planty friends in here. A magical identification key. Well, that's what I call a coincidence.
So, strange herb, strange herb. What is the color of the blossom? The color of one of them is definitely... is that gray or is it black? Let's do the other one first, that's easier. Let's do the white one. It's tubular? Or jagged? It's jagged. Shape of the stem is not straight. I mean, I guess of the two it's straight. And it does have thorns.
Oh, this is it! This looks exactly like the plant from Father's study. White widow, also known as Hypno's finest. Known for its narcotic effect, which is, unfortunately, so weak that it only kicks in when the subject is already very tired. Perfect.
Okay, so I can use that. And then it was a tubular with the jagged one and no thorns.
And here goes the second one. Acheron Swamp Trumpet. Famous for amplifying the subject's perception of music, and therefore used as a party drug by the river spirits.
Okay. So if I then... Can I still use those as the spider to put in some sort of beverage? I still have access to my inventory. Yes, I do. But I don't see anything that I could put it into. The only thing you use is your pipe.
Quick, get away!
Okay, now I can get the pipe. Let's see, so first I want to use this one.
But don't overdose him. Put in just enough for one drag.
Let's see how this goes.
Nothing happened. Maybe it doesn't work with every kind of music?
Let's try changing the music. Let's tire you out. Come on, dance. You know you want to dance. Doesn't seem to be doing much. I mean, he's definitely feeling the music, but not enough to get tired or anything. Let's try the other one. Let's try the other one.
But don't overdose him. Put in just enough for one drag. Oh, it seems like Father enjoys the music too.
Well, now we're gonna go over and we're gonna go into that smooth jazz. Or is it just one drag? Oh, it's one drag and it has to be the right type of music at the time. Of course, that's why it's one drag. No, that's the wrong one. No, this is the sleepy one.
But don't overdose him. Put in just enough for one drag.
I would think it would need to be the other music first to tire him out.
Huh. This didn't do anything. I wonder why that is.
Because he's not tired enough. So let's change this. And then break it. Give him the party drugs. He'll tire himself out dancing. And then we drug him again.
But don't overdose him. Put in just enough for one drag.
There we go. There we go. That's what we wanted. Now you can tire yourself out.
That was unexpected.
Now, if you excuse me, I'll just make you feel tired again.
But don't overdose him. Put in just enough for one drag.
Okay, now it should work.
Sweet dreams.
There we go. Now we can get the keys.
Finally, the key to my door. Let's get out of here. What are you doing? You can't. Just great. Whoa. That feels weird. Wait, what's happening? Everything around me seems to be
dissolving.
I think I don't feel so good.
Hi, my name is Jonas. I'm from Germany and I make adventure games.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
okay.
give this another try.
At the moment, I'm working on PRIM, a drop-dead charming, creepy but cute point-and-click adventure game.
Whoa.
Too long for you? No problem. Let me put it this way. Imagine Monkey Island, but Tim Burton made the art and Terry Pratchett wrote the story, inspired by Greek mythology. That's basically what it feels like to play PRIM. Oh, and it's in black and white. You play as PRIM, Death's daughter, who receives a call for
This
help
is new
from
for a
human
demo as far as I'm concerned.
Unfortunately, her father would never allow her to travel to the land of the living. So Prim tricks her dad, but when she finally reaches Earth, it turns out to be just as dangerous as her father told her it would be.
What kind of beastie are you?
At its core, Prim is a pretty traditional point-and-click adventure game, but with modern perks such as HD graphics, a one-click interface, and an optional hotspot display. And hey, we got a cute little spider eye that is Prim's sidekick.
Just great.
you can already play our demo, which is, by the way, fully voiced in English.
I'm not a baby. I'm much too old for rocking horses.
And German.
Wenn du mich fragst, klingen alle diese Sprachen, als wären sie komplett ausgedacht.
The final game will have a playtime of about 6 to 8 hours. We're confident that we'll be able to release it in 2022.
Ooh, that didn't
all
happen.
Sounds pretty ambitious, right?
Yes!
Well, here's where you guys come in.
Oh, so this is their
My team and
Kickstarter
we need your help to make PRIM look,
thing.
move,
They have, I'm assuming,
and sound
I can't let it climb out of the window. It's much too high.
as good as possible. And of course, you get something in return. Apart from the game itself, the backer rewards
But this is
include
in a
a digital
demo.
art book and the game's soundtrack.
the
And we also
Kickstarter
have
was
some pretty
long
cool
gone.
physical rewards, like our cute little PRIM doll,
Why do I have the feeling that it's making fun of
This
me?
feels weird.
or the big box version of the game that comes in a handmade wooden coffin. So why are you still watching this video? Let's make this game happen together.
Okay, I trust you. Don't make me regret it.
Probably not. Probably not. But I think the demo came out a lot later than the Kickstarter. Oh well, that was a fairly short demo. Let's see. Let's see. I was not expecting it to be that short. What else? What else can I throw on instead then? Sure, let's go for this one, I think. Oop. And then go. Close that one. And yeah, I'm not sure, but I seem to remember that the Steam demo was fairly recent. But I guess I just kind of put it in there. Okay, this one is a bit higher, so let's take this one down. Okay, let's try Mercury Abbey instead. Well, not instead, but on top of them. Since PRIM was shorter than expected. Yeah. It's just me starting it up earlier and seeing that it runs. Controller is probably better. I have currently tends to be better. There we go. Autumn afternoon. The smell of the city baked by the sun squeezed into the window. The central street is full of pedestrians. Adventure Hal retreats his gaze. The invitation in front of him came from nowhere. At this moment, it was lying on the table. Suddenly, an annoying phone ringing. Perfect timing. Whoever could it be calling at a time like this? Harris Flats. Harrod, thank goodness. I'm leaving Willie with you. Must rush to the airport as our flight is departing soon. Darling, start the engine. We have to stop by Harrods. What? Leaving him with me again? Can't you send him to daycare or something? Of course not. That's no good for a child's development. They need to be with their family. What they need is their parents, not their uncle. Aren't you looking for inspiration? He's perfect for it. You know kids, always full of imagination. Don't worry, we're setting off now and we'll be with you right away. My book isn't finished yet. I really can't... Great. Let's develop Miss Lecky's photo in the darkroom first before the little guys get here. She asked me several times already. Okay, let's see. Darkroom. The desk. Trophy. Photo. Box first draft. Ooh, darkroom. Linen blended vest and plain shirt, often taken off together to save time. First, Lucky's photo, then for the other photos. Let's see. Okay. I'm assuming green is when I want to stop. Is she dressing up as a homeless person? She sure is going all out to investigate the factory. Of course, he's already here. Should have known. I didn't get to do the other photos. It can wait a bit, right? Classic cityscape. This was taken from the rooftop of the apartment building when the weather was nice. Frankly, if that kid is already here, they were practically calling when they were down the street. Willie grabbed my camera at the wedding and took this picture while the bride was throwing the bouquet. I'm a T-Rex. Don't eat me. How was that performance, director? Where's your mother gone this time? Who knows? I'm stuck with you again. This is so lame. Oh, how I miss the old days, when you were always begging me to tell you adventure stories. You couldn't get enough of them. You just used to be so cute back then. No one wants to listen to your boring old stories. Even my classmates think they suck. Ouch. That really hurts your poor uncle's heart. I was even planning on taking you to get the ice cream, but... I guess I can stay here for a few days. I like vanilla, by the way. That'll depend on how you behave. I'm tired. Gonna stop listening to you now. La la la. Slow down and stop putting dinosaurs on the wall. Kiddo dinosaurs aren't so scary without their heads, it seems. Okay, we did all the images. Now let's check out all this other stuff. Buck's first draft. This is Buck's manuscript. He asked me to check it for him. This guy's writing style is more complex than I thought. I didn't expect it to read like this at all. Like dreams, like love. Like dreams, like love. By Buck. First draft. In fact, Mr. Hunter was not your average hyena. His stalwart face, stoic black eyes, strong mane, and cynical frown set him apart from the rest. Bulgari gazed at him, lost in thoughts of stealing a hot kiss from his lips, touching his strong arms. What's wrong with me? She quickly looked away, but soon peeked over the card table again. Oh, Buck, is this what you're writing? Tears welled up in Bulgari's eyes. Her heart was dead. Completely dead. It had all been a mistake. Ever since that fateful tea party, her life had been derailed by that man. In the days that followed, she gave up socializing altogether and spent her days despairing in the Rue Garden. Mr. and Mrs. David thought their daughter had fallen into a deep inability depression and asked Bulgari's cousin to fetch a doctor from the Great Creek. Let's see. Battlefield photo. Old photo taken at the camp in southern part of Swatiland. Howard was a lad just out of school at the time. An old friend. Their bright smile shines through the stained print. Once a war correspondent, now a writer. Interesting hairstyle. The trophy for the Best Adventure Story Lunar Award depends on my Adventure Express series to bring it home. Who would have thought that the contenders had to worry about novel sales of all things? Let's see, what do we have here? Well, we've been smoking too much, that's for sure. Been drinking something. The Molar Times, page 1, September 22. Miranda apologizes. Victim refused to settle. After her assault charges were made public, celebrity actress Miranda's request for reconciliation with the journalist in question have been rejected. Many films featuring the actress have since been postponed until the court case is over. Wool Act passed today. A new law decrees that sheep citizens must adhere to wool growth guidelines, with related sales becoming illegal from the next month. The courts have seen mass protests since this ruling, with many citizens calling the new law unfair. Pawpaw Ball Masters Tournament ended. BV and Pattern lose to Iron Hoof. Iron Hoof defeated TBV and Pattern with a score of 56-48, winning the final match and taking home the trophy 3 years in a row. Counting Sheep, new possible insomnia treatment. Dr. Sidney has been researching insomnia for many years and has published articles about the disease in scientific journals, such as Rainforest and Omnivore's Pictorial. He is now calling on the public to pay attention to the insomniac. Adventure Express, Hal and ? Test Draft, 4th edition. Ooh. On a warm autumn afternoon, the smell of the city baked by the sun squeezed through the windows of Hal's residence, and the downtown is bustling with people enjoying the fair weather. The adventurer retracts his gaze to an invitation in front of him that has come from seemingly nowhere, and is at this moment laying innocuously on the table. Suddenly, the sharp shrill of the phone. Well, that's as far as we got, I guess. Oh, we got a bowler tie. Oh. Our previous book, I'm assuming, the 5th book in the Adventure Express series, Hal and the Siphon Map, is my personal favorite. And if I had to rewrite the plot 5 times before I could actually sit down and finish the thing. An extract from page 35. The leaves of the south are large and heavy. The jungle's edge is tinted with the golden glow of the rising sun. Hal checks his wound from last night. Blood has finally stopped seeping through the bandages. Half of the treehouse has blown away, yet he still laid in the remaining half. He recalled that Undyne had been taken by the leopards. That woman, he groaned quietly. That woman just had to give him a final stab before she left. And a bunch of dinosaur stickers. Let's see, what else do we have? Hi, Willie. There are books here. This book, O2 Outer Origin, has only been read halfway. The author writes that Flummo species originate from aliens and isn't actually from our planet. It's rather unique theory. Aliens, origins, evolution. Not sure there's much of a market for science fiction novels. Well, let's get some pants instead then. Finally got my suit together. Time to change and comb my curls. Classic Harrod. Who's this handsome gentleman in the mirror? Ah, it's me. Okay, now that we're wearing pants, let's talk to our nephew. Your uncle's Adventure Express series has 2 new books, Hal and the Amnesiac Hummingbird and Hal and the Atypical Script. Want me to read them to you? I'm not a little kid anymore. I can read it myself. Adventure Express is lame anyway. The big thing now is future Detective William. No one cares about your lame old adventure stories. I'd rather read in peace. Future Detective, huh? That author wouldn't know adventure had smacked him in the face. Using a black cat as a protagonist is so cliche. What do kids see in this stuff? Everyone in my class loves sci-fi. Look, it says here that cars in the future can fly through the sky and they're robot maids. Clones. Stories like those are a passing fad. A few years from now. Phone's ringing. You should go answer it. Hello? Hello? Huh, they hung up. So, good news and bad news. The bad news is that your draft's been canned again, and the boss ain't happy. The good news is that the sales of your last Adventure Express book are doing so terribly that we built a coffee table for the office out of the leftover stock. Harsh. You need to try something new. I'm struggling to see the good news here. You should try something more mainstream. Maybe some soppy romance thing. I would sooner perish. Forget it. Let's agree to disagree. Meet me at the Catgrass in half an hour and we'll blow off some steam. Catgrass bar. Maybe not right now. I really shouldn't. Must have eaten something funny last night. I wouldn't want to risk it. Melody ice cream. How about that Melody place? Something sweet might sit a little better in my stomach. An ice cream date, huh? Great, I'll see you in 20. Well, if we're meeting at Melody, we should head out soon. I should give it a photo that I just developed. What should I ask about? Sure, let's ask about Willie's parents. Why don't your parents take you with them when they go abroad? Maybe their special diplomat breakfast doesn't include a child's meal and my mom didn't want to pay extra to feed me. Maybe your father should teach you how to be more diplomatic yourself. Don't wanna. Diplomats don't get to go on epic adventures. Fair enough. Epic adventure, really. About height? You done growing yet? When I was your age, I was almost head and shoulder taller than you. Dad said I'm already taller than the rest of his family, and I'll be even taller someday. Considering your father's side of the family, you are indeed quite tall. I'm not worried. Mom sent me to summer camp before. She said that climbing things make you taller because you have to stretch. Seems like I'll have to hide the candy on top of the cabinet somewhere else soon. And what about the dinosaur? Where did you buy the dinosaur head thing? It's a T-Rex. I didn't buy it, I made it myself. I used cardboard and tape. The instructions are in this month's issue of Dinosaur World magazine. I can copy it for you if you want. I still don't know how you managed to do it. Don't underestimate me. I'm subscribed to 12 different science magazines. Guess we have nothing more to talk about. Just read your book and don't forget we're going out later. And by later, I mean right now. Sure. Leave the apartment. Come on, time to go. Okay. Huh. Buck. Hey Dana kid, we meet again. Hello, Mr. Bike Man. Hey Howard, remember what I said last time about my article? I gave it a read, the story is good. You should enter it into the magazine. Shh, please keep it down, I don't want to... If Zachary knew, they'd all make fun of me. Don't worry, I'll keep it on a need-to-know basis. About the biker gang? What's your motorcycle gang's name? I don't think I've heard you mention it before. Our name was decided very early on. It's very retro. Retro, of course. I love retro things. Well, my gang is called Bow Wow Band. Bow Wow Band? Oh, you're serious? That's a pretty special name. Sorry I couldn't help it. Sounds like a stuffed animal. No, I should have just told you some random name. By the way, Buck, you ever consider becoming a full-time writer someday? Or you're just writing for fun? I like to write a few short articles for a magazine first, then try something a bit longer. What do you think about my subject matter? To be perfectly honest, it's really surprised me. The average person wouldn't associate a biker gang with a love story, especially the delicate writing style you have. I don't really understand it either. I try to write adventure stories, war stories, suspense stories, but in the end, they always turn into love stories. Writing just fills me with warm, fuzzy feelings of sunshine and rainbows and everything nice. I just can't describe it. It's like butterflies in my stomach. It's talent, Buck. The more you write, the clearer everything will become. Okay, Buck's motorcycle. Does the remodel motorcycle belong to you? Looks really good. This beauty is Janice, named after my big sis. A lot in common. Good looking, temperamental, a little unstable. That sounds exactly like my own sister. She left the luggage with me and disappeared off on vacation by herself again. Hey, I'm not luggage. My very existence is the gift that just keeps on giving. And if I had a gift receipt, I'd return you in a heartbeat. We'll talk again next time. I'll stop bothering you, Mr. Harrod. If there's a new manuscript, then please do have a read through it. Let's see. What's over here? Rose Bar Restaurant. Rochelle's Barbershop. And Melody Ice Cream, where you can get your lattes, coffee, ice cream, and sundaes. Ooh, who's this? Mrs. Honeyclaw. Huh. Long time no see, Mrs. Honeyclaw. Must have been a good month since we last spoken. The shop assistant told me that this chair at the door has been kept especially for you. Hey, bow before talking to the Countess. Enough, Blaze. Such etiquette was abolished years ago. No need for it in this day and age. I traveled to Intellistum City to deal with some family affairs. Nothing worth writing home about. How are you progressing with your novel, Howard? I've been looking forward to Hal's newest adventure. Not particularly well lately. I think the manuscript may take a little longer to complete than previously thought. And I hope I can be the first person to see it when it's finally ready. I often mention the Adventure Express series to the Marquise, and they seem particularly interested in meeting you. It's been a good decade since I was last in Intellistum City. The capital has always had the most advanced technology around. It's not so different now. There was recently a magnificent exhibition about all the latest technologies, full of never-before-seen inventions. I must say, we live in a time where technologies are developing faster than some of us can keep up. I don't think anyone disagrees with you there. Even the things we thought we'd know seems to be changing. Even royalty have to worry about whether they'll still be in public favor or not. Are the Marquises still interested? I've been looking for inspiration lately and want to know more about the lives of the nobility. They're so incredibly dull, I would rather spend my time doing anything else but talking to them. The Countess's heads are utterly empty. They only care about expensive shoes and hairstyles. I heard they also invite primates to their party. You don't usually see those fellows outside at all. Entrepreneurs, politicians, inventors, those monkeys are highly intelligent, you know. They talk about such interesting things. And they're always coming up with new business ideas. I always find it to be a little elusive, however. Say, Mrs. Honeyclaw, how's progress with the movie you're interested in? Don't get me started. The heroine had to be changed just as filming was about to start, and now the product is at a complete standstill. Oh, wouldn't happen to be the same actress who was involved in that major scandal recently, would it? What was her name? Miranda? That arrogant woman. Her agent went on and on about her at the casting meeting. If it wasn't the director's recommendation, I would never have agreed. If it wasn't for this. I've been thinking about pulling out of it lately. It seems the movie industry isn't yet suitable for an industrialist like myself. Lassie, my sister is considering hiring a bodyguard. Is there anyone in particular that you could recommend? My cousin Gasol recently graduated from the Security Academy. I can contact him on your behalf if you like. What's the client's occupation? Diplomat. Sometimes. Something she goes to different countries. Something to do with deserts. I better contact my Uncle Regan in that case. Before he became a bodyguard, he used to be in the Special Forces. He's an expert at dealing with the extreme danger. Amazing. Is everyone in your family a bodyguard? Of course not. Most of them choose to become mercenaries, like Aunt Tracy, Cousin Jasmine, Grandma Joey. Speaking of which, where did you appear from anyway? Now let's move on. Let's move on. Thanks for your time, Mrs. Honeyclaw. We'll talk again sometime soon, I'm sure. After all, we're here for ice cream. Hello, Kevin. Welcome to Melody. How can I help? Hey, Kevin. How you doing? You only ever come to Melody when you're uninspired unless your nephew's here? Ding ding ding. You guessed it. What an incredible kid. That time you ate 7 pineapple smoothies in a row has never been beaten. Something that's still locked there. Well, Melody's always here for you. There we go. Long time no see. Who's this cute little guy? This is Willie, my nephew. Rider by night, nanny by day it seems. Well, hello there, little puppy dog. Aren't you just the cutest? I'm not cute, I'm a wolf. Half wolf. Oh my, you really do look like father and son. Come on, my darlings, let's sit down first. Okay, that's a huge ass ice cream. That's a huge ice cream. Amazing, you really did order the largest size of the Dreamy Comet banana boat. Are you sure you can finish it? Ice cream doesn't fill your stomach, it's just sugar and milk. Leave him to it, he's gonna have diarrhea tonight anyway. Before I forget, I developed your last photo. Here. What does the grubby raccoon have to say this time? First of all, as the director of the publishing house, he's our boss, so have some respect. And secondly, he's a red panda, not a raccoon. You see, Howard, too many adventure novels have popped up in the last few years. The Old Lady Rocket series, the Tomb Raider Girl series, and who can forget the recent explosion of the Future Detective Williams series. Neon cityscapes, electric cars flying through the sky, a rough around the edges police detective pursuing a serial killer. They call this style cyberpunk. Exactly. Look, these novels take the reader to mysterious places and bring something new to the table. Compared to your Adventure Express series, well, it's no competition. But none of them have ever won the Long Air Times annual recommendation for the best adventure series, have they? Have they ever received a Lunar Award? But their books are selling, Howard. Think about your last book. The warehouse overflowing with unsold copies. No company wants to lose money. You have to be realistic. A new series could be just the thing to finally get you back on your feet. I've been your editor since the beginning. I know you can give us a good story. It's no use. My mind is completely blank. Go tell old Panda Eyes that my writing career is dead. Inspiration will hit you eventually, I'm sure of it. Staying at home all day won't help you come up with anything new either. So you might as well get some fresh air. The Utopia of Spring and Dream, Mercury Abbey. We request the pleasure of your presence at Tin Bone Hill, Mercury Abbey, for recuperation, with car shuttle overdue. Boarding address Platform 3 Central Station. Date Monday, October 10th, 1961, 10 a.m. Free board and lodging. Every invitation letter can admit 2 people to the Abbey. RSVP Marianne. Mercury Abbey. A place for the mentally ill, huh? It's a place for therapy and unwinding up in the mountain. The air is fresh and the views are stunning. I hear an ideal place to get away from it all. I have this little guy to take care of, and I don't have the money to... Look closer. I'm giving you an invitation, not a flyer. Each invitation has 2 places. Accommodation and meals are free, so you don't have to pay for anything. You can take your nephew with you. Alas, I thought the 2 of us could go together. What a pity. A beautiful editor and a washed-up author. What a perfect combination. That's a little harsh, but if it's free, I'll consider it. Where did you get the invitation? Don't ask. Remember, don't miss the pickup time above. The road to the Abbey is a nightmare, and if there's no car to pick you up, you won't have a clue where you're going. What's up there? Anything interesting? Swimming pools, saunas, solariums, catering, all the usual therapy stuff I imagine. I heard that before it was a sanatorium, it used to be the private residence of an alchemist. People who've been there say that they experience supernatural happenings. I must admit, I'm a little interested. It sounds like a really good place to gather inspiration. Oh, you better be interested, alright. Just don't get eaten by ghosts or whatever. Hell, you're not allowed to mysteriously vanish before you finish that damn manuscript. Tinbone Hill. Feels like I heard about this place location before somewhere. Don't worry about it. It's some quiet place deep in the mountains. The area is always foggy, so the scenery should be stunning. I remember hearing that some ancient cultural artifacts were discovered in the mountains near there, but it didn't attract much interest because they were from a little-known cultural group. Just go take a look. Adventure stories about searching for ancient cultural artifacts are pretty popular lately, I hear. About investigation. Are you still investigating Nori these days? We suspect that several of their factories are secretly emitting toxic wastewater, but we need more evidence. I'm going to sneak into one of their factories and take some of their files. Aren't you an editor? Why have you been working as a journalist? I used to be a reporter, darling. I only worked part-time as an editor. If this information can be incorporated into a book, it will surely shock society. Our publishing house would also make a lot of money in the process. What are you going to dress up as this time to sneak in? An afro-haired mom or a bespectacled researcher? Whatever it is, I guarantee you won't recognize me. Okay, let's get going then. Almost done. Well, it's about time I headed back to the publishing house. Goodbye, little doggy. Oh, silly me, little wolfie, wasn't it? Bye, secret agent lady. Looking forward to your next manuscript, Howard. Don't get your hopes up. My stomach is so full. I won't have to eat tonight. Alright, buddy. Dinner today is egg, lettuce, and cherry tomatoes. Your uncle's the chef, you know. Sounds rubbish. But high in protein and nutrients. Come on, let's head home. You can't live on ice cream. Might be tempting, but you can't do it. Apartment? Are we going upstairs to pack? I already know what I want to bring. I haven't decided whether I'm going or not yet, kid. Your mother certainly would agree with you going anywhere. You don't have to babysit me all the time. Don't you want to concentrate on writing? No good thinking you can outsmart me on this. Come on, let's head upstairs. Thick fog permits the night, drowning the fir trees that huddle closely around the path. The darkness envelops everything in its path, and at this moment, only a click of the wheel seems to offer Hal any sense of company. The intrepid explorer reads the invitation once more. High above on the mountaintop, the mysterious mansion is waiting for its guests. It's fortunate that our paths crossed here or you'd have been walking for days. The kid ate too much ice cream and had terrible diarrhea, which made us miss the pickup. No, I didn't. It wasn't that bad. Besides, you lost a luggage. People around here say that life's like chicken pie. If you burn one side, then the other is probably no good either. Fortunately for us, our invitation to the Abbey was in my jacket pocket. Otherwise, we'd have been in deep trouble. The Abbey, you say? Color me shocked. You actually intend to visit that terrible place? It's a business trip of sorts. I was made aware of some supernatural nonsense. Such gimmicks are everywhere these days, it seems. Be careful what you call nonsense. The stories are all true. Strange things happening in these mountains. No one dares come this way in fear of the monsters in the forest. Except Papa Shire, of course. That strange sanatorium. It was a manor belonging to a mysterious family. No one knew much about them, but that family never seemed to like money. There were rumors that they were a family of alchemists who signed a contract with something evil in exchange for unimaginable wealth. What happened to them? There's always a catch with these evil contracts. It's said that the family has been trapped in the manor ever since, and anyone who enters will suffer great misfortune. You wouldn't want that now, would you? The bombs in your car intimidate me more than any rumor could. Bombs? These are firecrackers, a special invention that gets rid of monsters. They also make beautiful fireworks. Fireworks? Awesome! Can I have some? Please, Papa Shire? How could I say no to those puppy dog eyes? Help yourself, my boy. I'm actually Thank you, Papa Shire. Hey, is there any truth to what you just said? Hush now, don't ask this oldie such a thing. Papa Shire never lies. What you're so curious about anyway? About the monsters. You said that there are monsters in the forest. Is it true? Of course it's true. The cedar forest is mysterious, and while many people enter, few ever return. Everyone says they were taken by the monsters in the forest. What monsters? I'm not afraid of monsters. Do the monsters eat people? The one that doesn't eat people isn't called a monster. We call it a bone chewer. Its red eyes can see your breath in the dark. Its feet are as fast as the wind. It has 2 horns on its head, and its mouth gapes wide. I'll never forget how it looked for the rest of my days. You've seen a monster? Look, my ear is missing a corner. Bitten off by a monster. Alas, luckily I ran fast enough. The bone chewer was chasing me and cackling. I swear it was the scariest sound I ever heard. Have you been to the sanitarium? Is there really something supernatural there? When I was very young, I went there with my partner on expeditions. At that time it was not a sanitarium, just a large dusty manor. But shortly after we went in, my partner disappeared. And that's when I saw it. I saw... Well, what did you see? A glowing spirit. It had this engulfed in silver lights. And then I was terrified at the time and ran the whole way home. Fortunately, my friend returned a few days later, but it wasn't long before his family moved away from the village. Since then, I avoided the place entirely. Sometime after that, it was transformed into a resort of sorts. About this fireworks of yours. Papa Shire, do firecrackers have special powers? Of course, my boy. Some firecrackers can soar into the sky, some can make a thunderous sound, and some are small but powerful. Firecrackers were made to keep the monsters away. You drive through the forest alone because of the firecrackers. Don't worry, no matter what monsters we may find, as long as you're in the cart, they won't dare approach. And I want to ask, I'm a little sleepy. Close your eyes there, boy. We still have a long way to go, yet. Keep following this road. You can't miss it. Good luck to you both. Hey, Willie, come on. Thank you for bringing us this far, Papa Shire. Company is always appreciated on these lonely roads. Here, take these firecrackers for Willy. I better keep them out of his hands. Alright, I'll be on my way. Hope you won't need to use my firecrackers. Wake up, Willy. We're here. Just the two of us now. I'm Hal. Nothing can stump me. Hal. Still talking in your sleep, huh? Guess I need to carry him for a while. Thing with glowing eyes. There's something in the tree hole. Well, a dream catcher. Better to keep it. Someone will like it. Ooh, I got a dream catcher. Neat. Heads a winding mountain road. The end lost in darkness. There's nothing in that direction. Okay, fine. Apparently up this ramp was where they meant. Head towards the abbey. I should be up here. Let's see. Am I just walking through the credits for the demo now, or is there anything else behind this? Like the clouds surrounding the moon, wispy shaded trees surround the old mansion. The wind disturbs the dream catchers, tossing and turning in their restful slumber. Hal stands in front of the rusty iron gates, trying to get a better look at the abbey almost lost to darkness. The adventurer softly knocks on the door, but from somewhere within the mansion, a pair of blood eyes lock onto the intrepid visitor. Are we there yet? Is this Mercury Abbey? Are you just pretending to sleep so that I carry you up the mountain? I am... Look, the door's closed and no one's here. How bizarre. Come on, let's take a look. Let's investigate the gate. The door plate. Creeper plants obstruct the building's name. Nameplate says Nymph Manor. Not Mercury Abbey. Did the name change, or did we go to the wrong address? Old gate. Seems to be locked. There are a fair few trees in there. You can just about see the mansion. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? We have an invitation? Can someone open the door? Keep your voice down. Let me think. Is there any other way to get in? I don't want to spend the night at the gate. We need to try something else. Don't big houses usually have back doors? Oh, a bug. Maybe it's showing us the way. Let's follow it. Hey, don't run off. Come back. Shouldn't have brought that damn kid. Gotta go after him now. Is there an actual run button? Oop, not that at least. That is a book. Ah, there was a run button. I'm warning you, buddy. Next time you run off, I'm revoking your snack privileges. Look, there's a dilapidated building over there with some big branches growing out of it. The door's been bricked up, otherwise we could enter the abbey from here. We can blast the bricks with firecrackers. Ba-pow! Where's the firecrackers? I remember the old man gave me some. Not sure how powerful you think those things are. Now behave. They should be the cider of the abbey, together with this gate. Let me see if there's another way in. Look! Look! Many of the windows are missing. You can go through one of those. Your uncle isn't a rock climbing champion. Never mind carrying you on my back in the process. Who said I wanted you to carry me? Those are dragon palm creepers. I read about them before in my encyclopedia. It said that the leaves are really strong and difficult to pull off walls, so gardeners hate them. I bet I'm small enough to climb it and get into the building to look around. This seems incredibly dangerous, but I can't think of any other option right now. You go in then and look for a rope or something. Let it down from the broken window on the second floor. The one with the blanket over it. Got it. Don't underestimate me. Next up, Willie's solo performance. Okay. Let's get climbing. Smooth entry. Wow, there's a lot of spider webs. Must be some monster spider living here. Gotta be careful. What did Uncle Howard say? Find a rope, window on the second floor. Yeah, look for the rope first. Or maybe just play with this ball. What's here? For unknown purposes. No, it's gone. Let's see, climb down here. Nothing there. That's what Uncle Howell said about the window. Let's give him a scare. I'm the ghost of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I want meat. What are you doing? Stop messing around and find a rope or something. Let it down from that window. Uncle Harold has no sense of humor. Hey, the ball is found again. Oh, open. Wow, gold coins. I can buy a lot of dinosaurs with these. Wait, maybe they're copper? I'll keep them for now. Coin with spider engraving looks dangerous. Wow, a rainforest of leaves, a wall of creepers. Is that a bell? What's that, a firefly? Could be a monster? There are monsters wandering around outside. I'm not afraid. A real adventurer isn't afraid of anything. Mysterious treasure box locked with a mechanism. Interesting. Let the great adventurer really take a look. If I put in the butterfly coin, there are still 2 empty slots left. What if I put something round in them? Well, we can put the spider one in. But I haven't found another one. Big wooden box blocks the exit. Let's move it. There's no way I can do it. This is a job for Uncle Harold. Oh, here's a rope ladder. A long, soft rope ladder. Let's drop the rope ladder down from the window so Uncle Harold can climb inside. I need something sharp to cut the rope ladder free. I could climb up and look for it. Lots of cobwebs. Gross. Wait, there's something shiny in the web. A half pair of scissors. Got it. The evil wizard spider hid the magic scissors in its lair. He'll never beat me. Sticky scissor blade. But only half a pair of magic scissors won't do the job. Where's the other half? That's the big question. Who left a book on the chair? There are books everywhere. Oh, this looks like a diary. The owner of the diary also drew something to go with it. Their artwork's nowhere as good as mine. Let's see what's written inside. Let's see. Flowers. Nymph Manor, Shire Town, and Great Cedar Ram. Ooh, coin. There's a small butterfly coin here. Looks more like a moth. Hold it for now. Coin with moth. Made a toolbox that he absolutely can't open. Already had an idea for it. Something with an interesting mechanism. Roman spider making an appearance once again. I do believe we might be in the wrong manor. This does not look like a spa or retreat. Okay, and then turn knob. Oh. Oh, these changes. Okay, back up we go. Back up to the diary we go, because I did not pay attention and did not remember what symbols there were supposed to be. Which I really should know better by now. I play enough of these games that I should remember that these are the things, make a note of it. Let's see. Okay, so there's an S with a dot. 3 strikes, the middle and an eye, and then a tiny fish-looking symbol. Let's see. Let's see. This one turns this one. This was supposed to be that symbol. That one was supposed to be that one. And then there was a fish. There's the fish. Success! As expected from me, of course. Family nymphs dream misty water. Sweet dream eternal energy. There's a flyer underneath. Feel like it's going to tear. Sweet dream sounds sweet, alright. Half a pair of rusty scissors. No, they must be magic scissors to be locked away in a treasure box. I did it! The 2 scissor blades fits together. Now let's cut that rope ladder. Okay, let's go cut the rope ladder. Let me have a go. Oops, it fell. Looks like I have to find another way to get down. Well, this looks like the thing that we could climb, so that shouldn't be an issue. Sturdy rope ladder. Got it. Now to hang the rope ladder from the empty window on the 2nd floor, so that my dim-witted assistant can climb in. Well, that dim-witted assistant buys you very much a ton of ice cream, so he serves his purpose. Look, I told you it's scary in here. Only a brave little wolf like me can complete this task. I'll buy you a huge dessert afterward, as long as this abbey isn't a scam. Yay! Then I want fruit cake with a side of ice cream. Always something new with you. Come on, let's find the reception staff. I'm not sure this place is gonna have much ice cream, but let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there will be ice cream. This box is blocking the exit. Hey kiddo, have you tried pushing it out of the way? Are you kidding? You think this is something for someone my size? Don't worry, if you give up the sweets, you'll grow big and strong enough to push it things like this someday. Finally made it. Uncle Harold, I just saw something scary on the road. Don't run around if there are monsters. Just follow behind me closely. building. Where's the main building though? Huh, there's science points here. Green guest garden. Nursing building. It's backwards. It's difficult to make out. Let's go. We need to head over to the main building. I think this is the way to the main building. I would assume it's the nursing building. That's the main building. At least this looks less decrepit. This must be the center of the abbey. The secluded mansion is magnificent, but it definitely invokes a sense of unease. Whoa, it looked just like the haunted mansion from Moonsickle. Ooh. You have to be careful. Remember what Papa Shire said about this place being haunted. He was totally stringing you along. Someone should be on duty on the first floor. Oh, don't go downstairs again. Back up you go. It's dark in the lobby. Seems no one's on duty. Let's open the door and head inside. It's cold out here. The door should be locked. Maybe I should pick the simple pull. That's it. Don't people lock their doors around here? Maybe everyone was eaten by the monsters. Ha, sure the monsters will be happy to see a cute little puppy waiting for him at the door when he gets back. No way! Let's head inside. I'm not scared. I'm really not. I just want to go to bed. That's it. Oh, it looks like a huge hotel. The door closed. Is there a monster coming? Most likely just the wind. Don't worry about it. Stay close behind me and you'll be safe. Ignore the creaking. Let's just ring for someone at the reception. Not a single light in sight. It stands to reason that this kind of establishment would have staff on duty 24 hours a day. But there isn't anyone here. This must be a trap set by a monster. What if we just went home? Perhaps there's someone upstairs. Let's... Splendid. It seems that our final guests have arrived. Welcome to Mercury Abbey. Thanks for playing. Well... That was 2 demos, one of them definitely longer than the other. However, I think of the 2, PRIM is probably the game that I would actually pick up and play. I really liked the art style that I had in PRIM, and I mean, I like the characters. I wouldn't mind seeing more of them. So hopefully it will get released in 2023. They were aiming for 2022 and that didn't happen, but 2023 seems to be perfectly plausible. This game, hoping for some more puzzles, which there very much could be in the full version. So I'm gonna have to keep a lookout for that. But it's it probably won't be something that I will purchase as soon as it's out, at least. Regardless, thank you for tuning in and hanging out. Good night, Lizard. As far as streaming for the rest of the week, I will be continuing Mario and Rabbids on Friday. And then I will be finishing up Not to Broadcast on Sunday, since I didn't have the chance to finish that previous Sunday. So I'll be finishing that then. I don't think I have too much left, but we'll see. I have stopped trying to estimate these things after having been wrong a bit too many times. However, I wish everyone a very pleasant week, and until next time, goodbye.